What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit the subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, every day when we're driving in our cars, it's our responsibility to look out for the person next to us, in front of us, and in back of us when we're driving. Now, not everybody is going to be safe as you behind the wheel, and not everybody's going to be paying attention like you are. And, incidents happen. I talk a lot on my channel about conflict resolution. When two minds get heated, sometimes the mouth can take it somewhere it doesn't want to go. Or just a simple action or an apology can sometimes quell that situation. But what about when you can't, when that's not enough? Guys, there was an arraignment this week, for a gentleman called Patrick Destin in New York. And what Patrick Destin did, he killed this man here in a road rage incident. This man's name is David McKenzie. He's 52 years old. Patrick Destin is 26. The accident was Destin's fault. And what he did to this man is messed up. I'm going to play this clipping, this video. And then we're going to come back and talk about it. And I have something that it's a lesson in this. And we'll talk about that as well. Let's roll the clip.
Drama outside a New York courthouse as the man accused in a deadly road rage attack faces a judge. We'll start there at 4 o'clock. Hello, everyone. I'm David Ushery.
And I'm Natalie Pascarella. On Long Island, a man now facing murder charges in that deadly road rage beating. We're now getting our first look at the victim. This is 54-year-old David McKenzie. Today, emotions, as you saw, boiling over outside of court as the alleged attacker faced a judge for the first time. News 4's Pacey Chang live in Baldwin with more. Pacey.
Natalie, police arrested 26-year-old Patrick Destin, and they say the motive for this brutal beating was pure road rage. Destin was upset that a used car that he had just purchased, was involved in a car accident with the victim, David McKenzie, and he blamed him for the accident, even though police say it wasn't the victim's fault, causing him to stomp the victim repeatedly in the head, kick him until he died.
I lost my son for nothing at all. It shouldn't be.
Perlene McKenzie devastated and in mourning over the senseless death of her son, David.
Hard-working family man.
Police say David McKenzie was driving home Saturday night around 10:50. He was feet from his house when he got into a car crash with 26-year-old Patrick Destin. Police say it was Destin's fault.
He had run a stop sign and made a unsafe right turn without his headlights on and struck the side of Mr. McKenzie's van, who was going westbound.
And even though prosecutors say McKenzie told Destin he wouldn't call the police to report the accident, Destin was still irate.
The subject caught up to the victim, David McKenzie. He pushed him to the ground and began to violently punch him and stomp and kick him in the head and face area.
McKenzie was declared dead shortly after. Destin and his girlfriend, Aisha Pitt, were arrested near the crash scene. McKenzie's family is in mourning. They held each other for support just outside today's arraignment.
David was the type of person who would try to walk away. He hates trouble or get himself in any kind of confrontation with anyone. So I had figured that from the moment it happened, that's what he tried to do.
After the arraignment, tempers flared between the two families, with Destin's girlfriend seemingly angry. She was eventually arrested by court officers. Destin was not granted bail.
These are just allegations. We're not looking to rush to any judgment.
It's a wound that's going to take a very long time to heal. I assure you that. But with the help of God and friends and whoever comes to give us their support, we believe we'll overcome.
Well, guys, you've seen it. It's a sad, unfortunate event that happened to Mr. David McKenzie. And I want to say this real quick. Did you notice how irate his girlfriend was acting. Swinging on the police. Banging on a police car. What was that about? Throwing a tantrum, literally throwing a tantrum outside. She was dressed nice, but what come out of her mouth then dispelled everything she had on and showed her as being ignorant and belligerent. This is my thing, guys. This young lady, Aisha Pitt, was with Patrick Destin when he did this to this man. He stomped this man's head in, guys, in case you really didn't know what was really talked about. He stomped this guy's head in over a used car. It's just a vehicle. You see how he looked when they pulled him in, when they was arresting him? And he looked like somebody chewed on him for a minute. And that's my thing I don't understand, man. Look, you just got the car. I understand you mad, but you did the illegal right turn and hit him after you ran through a stoplight. He was following the traffic laws. You weren't. And that's the thing. We got a lot of people out here that feel as though the earth revolves around them and they own whatever they're on. If they're on the road, it's their road. You just on it. He tried to console with the man. He seen the guy. I guarantee you he was turned up when he got out the car. Yo, what the F? Oh, all this other stuff. That's an older man. He knows it's going to be all right. Mr. Destin acted out. He told him, hey, man, I won't even call the cops, bro. And if you listen real closely to what was said, he said he chased him down. So he scared that man so bad because they said the man was seconds away from his house. The guy probably couldn't console him, couldn't come to a peaceful resolve, because sometimes when you're dealing with folks and they immature, they'll overtalk you and keep going, keep repeating themselves. You can't get a word in. And the louder you talk, the more aggressive they get. It's nothing you can do. Sometimes you got to fight to get out. I'm sure Mr. McKenzie didn't even want no confrontation. He just wanted to go home. So he seen the guy was turned up. Emotion spilled over. He tried to escape for his life. The man chased him down and stomped his face in. He gets no bond. Aisha Pitt, the girlfriend, is mad. She throwing a tent. Did you see her threatening them old people? What you want to do? Them old people, man. Come on. Come on. It's like no accountability or nothing. She lucky she not in jail because you was there. Did you try to stop him? Think about it. Did she try to stop him? The way she was acting, I wouldn't be surprised if she was rah-rahing him on because he felt as though he had to be manly in front of his chick standing up to an older man that he felt as though did him wrong when he was the one that did the wrong himself. Guys, man, listen. I'm being dead honest with you on this. I mean, I always say that. Listen, there are some people out there that you cannot reason with. You cannot bargain with. There are people out there that if you do something to them, they want to fight no matter what. There's a lot of them in prison right now. Sometimes you'll be in situations where it's nothing left but for y'all to throw hands. Just for your survival. I feel bad that this happened to this older brother. I feel bad. Stuff like this happens all the time to where when I'm in terms of dealing with somebody that is unconsolable or you can't even speak to them because they're so irate. The man looked like he'd been chewed on. And what's up with these people looking like they just came out the womb dirty? You seen his hair? I see story after story of men going in jail. And they cut hair in jail. Anybody can get the hair cut. Especially when you're going to trial or you're going to any type of court case. A lot of times somebody be like, hey man, I cut your hair, to help you out. Nowadays, these younger kids going in the courtroom, the hair looking crazy and stuff. Like a treasure trove found in a junkyard, just unkept. Come on. Then their family being there and you go coming in there representing yourself. My thing is this, how are you going to try to look innocent when you come in there looking? It's like no male direction, no accountability, no reasoning abilities, no ability to resolve conflict. Where do we go from here, man? Seriously, where do we go from here? Got an older gentleman that was doing what he was, the things in life, good things in life, loved by his family. His mother, you see how old she was? She got to bury her son. Bad. Sister spoke. Hey, we already know him. We know he wasn't trying to get on, in any type of conflict. And he would try to de-escalate it because that's the type of person he is. But sometimes can't be like that. It's just messed up that good folks are always the ones being victimized. They gave the man no bond. The girlfriend freaks out. Go figure. I'm Stock Market Steve. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you guys be careful out there when you're driving. Sometimes riding the horn on somebody is not worth it. For real. Or somebody hit your car. I don't know. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.